Hi, welcome to Issues and Insights. I am your host, Melanie Parker. We're going to jump right in. I have two wonderful guests here from two very separate entities, so this should be a very fluid and interesting conversation.
Right.
I will introduce Justin Blair first.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank
I'm going to
you.
read this so I get it right. Quick Response Officer for Hardin County Coroner's Office. That sounds fascinating. And Jonathan Jessup, Interim Communications Officer for Hardin County Government. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
And it sounds like you're both kind of pseudo new in your positions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been
Yes?
here since September of last year.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been in the interim role for communications for just over a month, but I've been with Hardin County Government since February of this year.
Awesome. So interim, does that mean you're temporarily in this position?
Yeah, temporarily, and while we're going through a transitionary period with the communications department.
Gotcha. Well, hopefully they'll hold on to you because it sounds like you know what you're doing.
So, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
If that's what you want.
Sure, definitely.
But why would you not, right?
It's an
Hardin
honor.
County Government,
Oh, yeah.
E-Town Government, they're
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yep.
All right, Justin.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated.
Okay. Don't get too fascinated.
I know. So QRT, Quick Response Team, what the heck is that?
Yeah, so we are a multidisciplinary team, so comprised of people with, like myself, with lived experience, but also EMS is a part of it as well. So, and we have mental health professionals that are a part of the team as
Okay.
well. Lincoln Trail District Health Department is a big piece of this as well. And so we've got like three what I would call pillars. The main one would be a post-overdose response.
Ooh.
So anytime EMS or law enforcement or anyone really experiences an overdose, a referral can be made to my team, and then we will aim to respond within 24 to 72 hours to go where that person is, offer them treatment options if they're interested. If they're not, like, this is not a forced thing, like we don't make people do anything, but we do let them know about the resources that are available. And so if they're not ready to go to treatment yet, then we will leave them with harm reduction supplies like Narcan and test strips and things, and then also a lot of information on the resources that are available in Hardin County.
So in the past year,
Yeah.
how many overdoses here in Hardin County would you say? Not to put you on the spot, just off the top of your head. How many would you say?
Well, OD Maps is saying 783. So, and 17 of those were fatal.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's prevalent, and that number is going to be a roundabout number because it really depends on how it's coded in the run sheets for EMS. So if it's not coded as an overdose, it won't go into that system. So unfortunately, the number is probably higher than that.
wow. Amazing. So as a community as a whole, folks like us, what can we do? Is there anything we can do to help prevent those type of situations?
Yeah, I would say the primary thing, the number one thing would be educate.
Right.
Education. Try to understand what substance use disorder is, what it's not, but also education on harm reduction. Because harm reduction, I think a lot of people misunderstand what harm reduction is. I think the first piece to understanding that is knowing what it's not.
Sure.
And so harm reduction is not focused on stopping necessarily what is causing the harm. For example, seatbelts, like most of us wear our seatbelts.
Right.
Are they going to stop people from speeding?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Just
Are they-
being a little proactive. Yeah.
Yeah, and
right.
seatbelts aren't going to prevent wrecks from happening.
Sure.
But they do reduce the harm, and it may
Okay.
save someone's life. So I think the first thing to understand about harm reduction is that very thing, is understanding what it's not. Because I think a lot of people look at harm reduction as though this is a way that we're enabling people, and that's really not the case. There's no
Right.
statistics that show that either. Harm reduction lowers the rate of harm. And so I think educating yourself on those kinds of things is the most important thing, because I think that that's what helps fight the issue of stigma
Right.
that's involved with substance use disorder. But then also just being aware, aware of your surroundings, your neighborhood. Unfortunately, there are hot spots all around Hardin County where the
Sure.
primary or places where overdoses are happening. And that's another part of what QRT does. So that would be the second pillar is community outreach. And so I call it block by block initiative. So we go to the hot spots in Hardin County, a team of me and like 4 or 5 other people. And then we literally go to those areas and door knock and just try to bring awareness to the neighborhood. And we have a bunch of Narcan on hand, and we try to explain to them what Narcan is and why it's important to have it on you. Because you never know when you might walk up on somebody who's experiencing an overdose. It might save their life, and it can't hurt anybody. That's the thing. Like, you can give Narcan to anybody. It doesn't matter if they're experiencing an overdose or having a heart attack. It's not going to create more issues for the person. Yeah.
Interesting. So what would you say, just putting you on the spot once again, the average age of our overdoses are? Is it younger, older, somewhere, or is it a wide range?
It's a wide range, but the largest age group is 25 to 44, and especially in the male population.
Really?
Yeah. Which is actually the same, I believe, for the suicide rate.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So those are that age range, and the males are the ones we really need to be paying attention to.
Yeah, just pay
What's
attention.
going on with you? How's your day?
Yeah, and don't be afraid to ask.
Sure.
I think that's the most important thing, is not being afraid to ask that question.
Right.
You know, are you using, or are you going to harm yourself? And be very, very forward with it.
Right.
You know?
Do you find that the overdoses that we've had are accidental or intentional?
Yes, and yes.
Yes and yes.
Yeah. I think that the suicide rate in Hardin County is much higher than I knew that it
Really?
was. Yeah. So we had 8 referrals last week, and 4 of those were suicide attempts. Yeah. So it's definitely prevalent in our area, but because of the fake pills and the fact that fentanyl is being laced in just about any drug, there is a lot of unintentional overdoses. But then there are those that are actually looking for the fentanyl. So,
Really?
Yeah. So it's a very, very complex disease
It sounds
and issue.
like it. And what about these folks? Is there anything out there to help their families?
Yes.
Whether they have overdosed intentionally, accidentally, where could someone go maybe for education and the family members learn how to help their family member?
Yes, I actually have resources,
Great.
and we will respond to family members as well. So, God forbid somebody were it would be a fatal overdose. We have grief resources and
Good.
things like that we can take to those individuals. But also, if they just want to reach out to us, they can, and I will send all the resources that I have that are available for this county.
Great,
Anyway.
great. And so how would someone get a hold of you? Through the website or call?
You can go to the website, or you can go to our Facebook page, which you just need to look up Quick Response Team Hardin County.
Okay.
And there is a QR code that you can scan.
Interesting.
There's also a link that you can click. It'll take you to the same jot form. It's just basic demographics. It takes just a few seconds to do it. And then that triggers our team.
Okay. Whew. I mean, I love that you're in the position you're in. I hate that we have to have that position.
Me too.
But thank you, because that is definitely passion driven, I'm sure.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll be back with you. I'm
Okay.
sure I'll have more questions.
Okay.
Jonathan
Yes.
Jessup.
Yep.
So what are exactly communications for the Hardin County government? What do you do?
Yeah, that's a great question. And a lot of
Interim.
people, yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
interim. But a lot of people really don't know what communications is, generally. But what I do is, first, every organization needs someone to keep people informed.
Right.
And especially when things are changing fast, you need just someone to be there to prepare folks about what's happening in that organization. But essentially, in my role, I am basically the county storyteller.
Oh,
And
that sounds
so,
interesting.
Yeah, I keep Hardin County residents informed about what's happening in Hardin County, whether that's an everyday update or an emergency.
Okay.
And day to day, this looks like, me posting on our Facebook page, posting announcements on our main county website, and also working with our 15 departments to make sure that details that I'm getting out to the residents are accurate and getting out fast.
Only 15?
Only 15. Yeah, only 15.
Wow.
So,
Interesting. It's always interesting to me, and I'm sure other folks would agree, to see who's the person behind the computer.
Oh,
You know, the Facebook, who's posting those interesting Facebook, sometimes witty, funny Facebook pages, and updating all of that. So you talk about emergency, letting people know about those. Do you fall under the fair and the parade and all of that stuff as well?
Yes, we make sure that any event happening in Hardin County is, and we make sure that we're there. Also,
Right.
where the residents are, where the people are, to make sure that our name is getting out there with residents, and we're raising awareness about all the services we provide to Hardin County residents. So we always try to make it known to be out in the community.
Right. I have found, being an event planner in Hardin County for more years than I'll mention, when folks say there's nothing to do in Hardin County, no. There's lots to, you're just
plenty.
lazy because there's so much.
Plenty of things to
You're
do.
not
Yes.
looking.
Right. So we are starting fall, and
Yes.
my favorite time of year,
Mine
and
too.
all of the cool things going on, right? So what do we have coming up that we have to look forward to?
Yeah, so we have things from community programs to safety and health initiatives happening in Hardin County. So
Great.
there's plenty, like you said, plenty of things to do. And there are a few big ones coming up. The first one is actually coming up tomorrow, September 6th. It's our free landfill day.
Nice.
And it's coming up at the Pearl Hall landfill at 1620 Audubon Trace Road. And this event's going to run from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay.
And this event is for Hardin County residents to help them dispose of their solid household common item like your furniture, your
Yes.
yard debris,
I
gardening
just
debris.
moved. Boy, that's
Oh,
handy.
Oh, perfect.
I
yes.
need to do
Andy.
that.
100% free
There you
too,
go,
so-
tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. And so we really encourage residents to take advantage of this event to keep Hardin County sparkling clean.
Absolutely.
But we have some restrictions for that event. We don't accept batteries, we don't accept free-flowing liquids, nor do we accept tires.
Gotcha.
So anything outside of that,
And you
you're
have
welcome
separate
to.
events for those things specifically,
Yeah, we
right?
do. We have-
So just hold on to them until
That's
you all
correct.
have an event.
All
Okay.
throughout the year, 100% free
Great.
to residents.
What
But
about refrigerators?
we do accept refrigerators.
Okay.
However, the only restriction to those is that we have to have that Freon removed before you attend the
Gotcha.
event, and you have to have a Freon removal sticker affixed to it, just to let us know that
it's
was
gone.
removed. Yeah.
Where would one acquire a Freon sticker?
I
No
would
idea.
assume probably the yeah.
Print it.
Yeah.
I'm sure the folks who remove that professionally,
probably
they
have.
probably have those stickers.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like an electrician, or I don't know. Who even takes Freon out of a fridge? I don't know.
Yeah. HVAC folks.
Oh,
maybe,
HVAC folks.
you know,
Okay, there we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
There we go.
But outside of that event, we have a monthly free shred event.
Nice.
And with the next one coming up.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's perfect. I love it. On October 1st. And in this event is for residents who are looking at destroying their sensitive documentation and papers, helping to prevent identity theft.
Right.
But what's really cool about this event is that the paper that gets shredded, it goes right back to the supply chain.
Nice.
So your tax document could be a paper plate at your next birthday party.
Yeah.
And the only restriction to that is that you have to grab one of these free shred bags.
Okay.
Yeah, at the solid waste department, located at 150 North Provident Way,
Okay.
Suite 223, which is on the second floor.
Impressive that you know that by memory.
Yeah, it's a lot of memorization for this.
Sure.
But you just pick this bag up, put your documents in it,
Okay.
and seal it up and drop it off at a road department,
Right.
which is 501 Bacon Creek Road.
Okay.
From
You
1 to
do
2 p.m. Yeah.
Impressive. Do you drink coffee?
A little bit.
Yeah,
A little bit.
I need more coffee to remember that stuff. Well, that's good, and it's important that people do their homework to find out, and there are websites for this, how long to hold on to specific important documents.
Yes.
15 years for something, 7 years. Is it 7 years back for tax information,
Yes.
that type
Yep.
of thing?
Generally,
so,
yep.
yeah. So before you shred anything, go online, Google it. I'm sure it's all on there, and find out what we do before the internet. Find out how long to hold on to those things. We don't want to do that prematurely.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But in addition to that event, we have a rabies and pet health clinic
Oh.
hosted by our Hardin County Animal Care and Control and Animal Shelter Department. This event's going to be coming up on October 4th,
Okay.
a Saturday, at the Hardin County Fairgrounds.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, and this event is a great opportunity for residents who had just recently acquired a furry friend, but they just can't make it to the veterinary clinic
Right.
because they're on some time constraint. And this event's going to be providing rabies vaccinations, microchipping, and dog licensing.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool.
And it's a great low-cost way for residents to just quickly get their pets well-being up to standard.
Sure.
And also to protect the neighborhood well-being. And we really encourage residents to utilize this event. But the restrictions for that event is that they only accept cash and check,
Okay.
since it's a pop-up event happening at the fairgrounds, and dogs have to be on a leash and cats have to be in their carriers.
That's
so
fair.
Something.
That's fair.
Yeah. So if you have any questions about this event, just please call our Animal Care and Control Department at 270-769-3428.
Okay, I have a question
Sure.
on personal nature. How much is it to microchip?
So microchipping is going to cost $26.50.
What?
Yes.
That's cheap.
Oh my gosh, I just acquired a rescue dog.
Oh, really?
So who
Okay.
disappeared on me, that did a Houdini this morning.
Uh-oh.
So boy, it'd have been nice.
Yeah.
He was in the house the whole time, just couldn't find him.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was driving through the neighborhood thinking I should have gotten him chipped. So interesting, we will be
There
there.
you go. There you go. Yeah.
That's good. That's very good.
But so I also want to say, outside of this event, I want to announce a little update happening with our curbside trash service.
Okay.
And what's happening is residents who are served by Platform Waste Solutions, and the way you'll know this is if your trash cans are orange,
Gotcha.
some of the routes are changing.
Oh,
And the routes that are changing are the Tuesday routes and Friday routes. And essentially what's happening is that those two routes are going to be switching.
okay.
And I just want to let everyone know that because I feel like it's
Sure.
important. Curbside
Yeah.
trash is an everyday service
Yes.
that we serve residents by. And so, if you have any questions about this change of route, you can call the Solid Waste Department at 270-360-9207.
Okay.
And this change is going to happen starting on September 9th.
Right around
and
the corner.
Yep, and September 12th.
Okay.
So.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And I just want to say on your behalf, first world problems, folks. First world problems.
Exactly, yes.
Yes, because I remember the huge backlash on Facebook not too long ago when the trash cans went orange. And
Oh,
people were
yeah.
just up in arms, and I thought, it's the color of a trash can.
Yeah.
First world, especially for what you do, it's really
The least of
just
the concerns.
okay.
I actually like the orange trash cans because it's easy to identify
Sure.
who we serve.
Yes,
Nobody
right.
in the area has an orange trash can except for the residents that we serve, which
Yes.
is our residents in the unincorporated areas.
Right.
So,
So let's just put in perspective.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's an orange trash can. The day's changing.
Yeah.
Cool. It's fine.
great.
It could be worse.
Could
It
be
could-
way
Right?
worse.
I'm just
Yeah.
on you for you. I'm saying this,
Oh, I
Jonathan.
appreciate that.
I hope that people think about it before they start shooting you messages or putting a blast on
Yeah.
Facebook about these things. Not to trivialize, but
Yeah.
in perspective here, you
Over
know.
perspective is good.
Yes,
Yeah, it
yes.
is.
So are you all doing any hiring right now?
Yes. So, working at Hardin County government is a great way to serve your community and also build a stable career. And so, yes, Hardin County government is hiring, but to make sure that this segment ages well, I can't say a particular position that's
That-
currently posted.
Sure. These things ebb and flow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
So,
yes.
we're always posting new positions on our county website, particularly with our human resources webpage. And what I always recommend residents do is to bookmark that page on their phone
Sure.
or on their computer. That way they're never missing out on a maybe potentially perfect opportunity for you.
Smart.
And human resources, they accept applications online or in person, whichever works best for you. And positions range from public safety to service and administrative roles. And so there are plenty of opportunities for residents to serve their communities and just be part of the progress happening with Hardin County government.
You're wonderful. And I will say, I work at the Hardin County Chamber of Commerce, so I go to meetings across the state and across the Commonwealth. We are the fastest growing community in the state of Kentucky. It's not coming from me. This is from the state as a whole, that we are growing and thriving, and there's no better place to live. I'm just going to throw that out there.
So communications really is an important job
Yes.
right now in particular, because we really want to get ahead of that growth and make sure residents who are coming here are are prepared to kind of get involved with the community and get their services met and not experience any hiccups.
Sure.
With living the life.
Right.
Because
And
Hardin County is
well-informed.
exactly.
Yes,
So
yes.
Hardin County really is a premier place to live, work, and
It
raise a
is.
family. And,
It is.
and
I'm very, very proud of our community, just traveling all over and different things. So QRT, is that an independent private organization, or are you part of a local government as well?
We're part of the local government, the
Okay.
Hardin County government.
Okay.
So I report to the coroner, obviously,
Right.
but the fiscal courts.
Okay. Okay, fiscal court. I'm glad you mentioned that. Great segue. That is fiscal court. Anyone can attend those meetings, correct?
That's
When
right.
is the next meeting?
Yeah, so the next meeting is going to happen on September 9th
Okay.
at 3:30 p.m. And fiscal court meets twice a month
Okay.
on the second and fourth Tuesday.
Wow.
Yeah, so after that September 9th meeting, there's going to be a September 23rd meeting, also on Tuesday, at 5:30 p.m.
Okay.
So agendas are posted in advance on our county website.
Sure.
And also on Facebook. And so residents who are interested in attending the event can access that agenda, print it off, and attend that meeting in person, which is located on the 3rd floor of the Hardin County Government Building, 150 North Provident Way.
So impressive.
But if you can't make in-person attendance, you can also tune in live on our YouTube channel.
Nice.
So all you have to do is type in on YouTube, Hardin County Government is the first, thing you're going to see is Hardin County Government's logo, and you'll know that you're there. So you can always also, watch in real time if you're not there in person.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And just to give the layman some general information about the fiscal court meetings,
Yeah.
what goes on in those? Why would someone feel that maybe it's pertinent to them?
Yeah, exactly. And that's a great question because, the decisions that Hardin County Fiscal Court makes, it affects everything from county budget to public services. And so it's really important to stay up to date on when they meet, so
Right.
you can, sometimes even make a comment and just be educated on the decisions that they're making. And it's really important that folks, see what's on the agenda because, like I said, they're doing really great work for the community, but sometimes somebody might have a question about a certain item on the agenda, like a contract that was made, or like I said, public services with the QR team, awareness raising initiatives that
Great.
we can kind of put together.
Sure.
So,
It's important that people know they have a voice.
exactly.
They can show up, one, when you elect your officials, there's your voice, and two, show up, ask questions, or at least be informed.
About where Hardin County's going.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Where we've been, where we're going, and what's going on to get us there. Because everyone, Hardin County, we're a family, and we can communicate with each other with great folks like you all. So I am afraid we are out of time. I have so many more questions. We'll have to have you all back.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. And obviously, both your positions are passion driven, and we really appreciate folks like you all in place is what makes Hardin County spectacular.
Yes.
And I'm not just because I live here. I chose to be here. I wasn't originally from here. I chose this as my home because of folks like you all and the passion behind what you do. So thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you.
You're welcome. Thank
Appreciate
you so much for
all.
being here.
Absolutely. I'm Melanie Parker. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you at the Chamber of Commerce luncheon next week. Have a good day.